that's what matters most to me, is that if you're going to have a defensive anchor of your team, it definitely helps when it's one of your best players, right? Don't get me wrong. Ryan Dunn, we count on him for his defense when it comes to the Suns. Royce O'Neal, same thing. Bradley Beal sneakily has had some really good defensive stretches when he's been on the floor. At the same time, there are moments, and we've seen them, where Kevin Durant is the best defensive player on the floor for the Suns, and then in the same game, he is the worst defensive player on the floor for the Suns. And there needs to be some sort of either marrying of the two to have legitimate, solid defensive player on possession in, possession out, or it just needs to be more of the top end. Because what's killing them right now is the fact that a lot more of the bottom end seems to be creeping in on some of these possessions as of late.
I don't care what the coaches say. I don't care what the matchups were, what Budenholzer is dictating. Just, I would love to see Devin Booker be the type of guy where he improved in the postseason, especially to such an extent over that insane 13-game run, included some phenomenal defense by him, to the point where I was like, I can't sit here and rule out an all-defense nod for him at some point in his career. Like, that's how good he was defensively. I have not seen that guy pretty much anywhere this year. Again, like you mentioned with Durant, but to a far lesser extent. There have been flashes from him where you're like, oh yeah, that's the Devin Booker where you could post clips of him defending at a super high level. Kevin has brought that more consistently. The lows have been there as well, but the highs just haven't been there from Book as they have been with Kevin.